Alright, so I actually do have a mic going on today. Not often a talker. I never know what to talk about. I'm a very quiet person in general. Where's my water bottle? I was streaming on Twitch initially. Oh, that's right, because I forgot to fill up the water pitcher. I was originally streaming on Twitch, and then I remembered I don't care for streaming on Twitch. And then I remembered I don't play back on. So I moved over to here. I'm not sure why I like YouTube better, but I do. I think I just like being consolidated on a smaller amount of websites. And not that I have a whole lot on here, but, you know, might as well have all my video stuff on the same website. I gotta get reference pictures of a Tudor home. I am so thirsty and I do not have water. Alrighty, here's a cute little Tudor castle. I think if I were to put the time and effort into turning this character into an actual OC, I kind of think a thing that would be cool is if the archive that he works in is like eternal. Like the castle itself has been rebuilt many, many times, but the library never goes anywhere. I don't know, I just think that'd be cool. Like maybe everything but his little room burns down, like a fire of London kind of situation type of deal, you know? Another thing I've been trying to do, for starters, I'm trying to read more this year. I think everyone always says that, but this year I'm making good progress. I've been trying to read the new Odyssey translation, and I cannot get through the introduction. I'm going to, because I want to, because I want to have the cultural background, but it is just taking me so long to do it. And like, it's interesting, like there's a bit in there about, I don't think I've read the Odyssey since high school, and I'm sure we talked about it, but I didn't realize that the Odyssey was like a colonization story, and that Odysseus himself is like kind of fucked up. Like, I don't remember the Odyssey if I did read it in high school, but I've just heard this translation so good, and I'm a dark academia girly these days. I'm just kidding. I mean, I kind of am, but that's not why I'm reading it. I just really want to read the Odyssey. I think I would like it. So actually, someone told me I would. I like the Silmarillion, so I can get through dry books. So I think I can do it. I just gotta get through the fucking introduction. I don't know why the introduction is so hard for me. I'll figure it out. Oh, something interesting I learned this week is that Chopin was an incredibly sickly man. There's a whole Wikipedia article about his death, because no one actually knows how he died. Like, at the time, they thought it was tuberculosis, and it seems like people are conflicted over whether or not there's evidence to support that. I had no idea. I don't know shit about shit. I don't know anything about Chopin or classical music in general. I'm trying, because I've been listening to it a lot, but I thought that was very interesting. I had no idea. I do love a sickly, frail Victorian dandy. Like a Francis Abernathy type of guy. Okay, the angle on that building is very... Let's fix it. There we go. That's better. If I was smart, I really would be working on the comic. I have a lot of thumbnailing I need to do, but I've just been majorly putting it off. I don't know why, because I know where the story's going. Just can't get myself to do it. Partially because I haven't had an actual real break at all since I started it. Like, every time I say I'm gonna have a break, I feel bad, and I get super behind. So, these days maybe I'll give myself a real break. But today is not that day. I realize this looks incredibly busy. Once I color it, I will be duplicating the flats and overlaying them over the line art. That way the colors kind of blend a little bit better. And then all these like tiny little details in the wood will start to blend. Alright, look up a Tudor window. I also think it might be cool if, like, the room around, like, the actual inside of the art, like, where the furniture in the archive is, never changes, even if the building it's in changes. Like, I'm not sure the mechanics of that, just magic, but I do think that'd be really cool. I'm trying to figure out what a Tudor window looks like. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. Damn, do these Tudor windows not open? Simply don't believe. Okay. Ooh, my back already hurts. Oh, my headphones are dying. Just one thing after another. It'd be so funny if my keyboard also died, because I only have one charging block. Alright, I'm gonna be right back and get some water. Do I have a BRB? Alright, I'm back. I had to get water. My throat was dying. Anyways, let's get this Tudor window drawn. I think I'm just gonna start over. And do it on a separate layer. Whoops. Oh my god, this month is the 2-year anniversary of that time I got engaged. Oh, uncomfy. Forgot about that. And then a friend brought it up the other night, last night, and I was like, oh yeah. Not a great experience. Hopefully this doesn't get back to her. It probably will, whatever. god, the stabilization is not up high enough for my shaky hands. Did you know that Chopin was also a very depressed man? He was very sad and anxious, which is not funny, but it is kind of funny within the context of his friendship with Liszt, because apparently one of the things they fought a lot, and apparently one of the things that like fucked up their relationship is that they were both jealous of each other. And in Chopin's case, he was jealous that Liszt was such like an outgoing person, and he was so shy and awkward, which relatable. I'm the Chopin in that situation every time. Which is part of the reason why I never stream. I'm just like fascinated by these dead guys, and I mean in general, I tend to be fascinated by dead guys. It's just so funny to me. Like one of the greatest pianists of all time was like very sad. Which, I mean, not that that's uncommon. Very frail, melancholy Victorian man. What more could you need out of a story? Francis Abernathy wishes you were that. This is lagging so bad. Probably because there's a million fucking layers. My poor computer doesn't run very well anymore. Also, I'm so curious if this is how common this is. I cannot mentally flip images. Like, if I find a reference picture but it's facing the wrong way, I have to manually flip it because I cannot visualize it in my head, which is very annoying because it just adds time things. I mean, a lot of it would be solved if I would just take my own reference pictures, but I'm too lazy for that. Like, full transparency, I'm very lazy about reference pictures. I'm like so focused in on this window right now. I'm very meticulous, which is why things take me so long. I wish I could be one of those people that like just blows through things, which sounds derogatory. I don't mean it that way. I have a ton of respect for people who can like come up with an idea and execute it quickly. Because part of my thing is it takes me so long to execute things that sometimes I just don't. So my body of work is not nearly as big as my brain would like it to be. It's just very inconvenient, especially when I would like to find a art job. Okay, I am gonna do these windows on a second. Don't worry, I have a plan for how I'm gonna do these windows. Like, they're not just gonna be straight lines. Or, they're not just gonna be super thin lines. And I mean, first, also, I'm going to cheat and do it like this. Speaking of men that I'm like historical men that I'm obsessed with, I started reading this book called 160 Minutes, which is about it's called 160 Minutes, The Race to Save the RMS Titanic. And so it's about the sinking itself. It doesn't really go too much into the things prior to that, except within the context of what the wireless operators, Harold Bride and Jack Phillips, were doing. So the book is ultimately about them. And at the very, the way the book starts is the guy who invented the system they were using, the Marconi system, the Carpathia arrives in New York, and Marconi is like fucking running to get his hands on Harold Bride, who is the only one that survived. And in this fucking, so many times in this fucking section of the book, they talk about how fucking pathetic Harold Bride looked, and I'm like, dudes, he spent 2 hours desperately trying to contact other ships to ultimately to an avail. A ship did arrive, but 1,500 people still went down with that ship, and he was 20, 22 or something. I'm pretty sure I would also look like a depressed, frail, wet cat. Just in the introduction, they mentioned 6 times how pathetic he looked. I'm like, y'all need to calm down. Maybe I will just leave it. It's like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them like that. I'm gonna keep it on a separate layer, though. Let's see. I'm gonna stop letting my thing drift to the right. It's just that the center part of my tablet is very rough from It's like super fucked up from using it for. So like it's really irritating and like on like a sensory level to have to draw on. What next? What next? What next? What next? Let's finish this shelf up. Or take two. There's a lot of shit on this shelf. I love vector line art. It makes my life so easy. Cool. I don't have to worry about those shelves. I gotta say, I am not looking forward to coloring this. Coloring is my least favorite part of a piece every time. I just find it very meticulous in a way that, well, that's so fucking funny for me to say because this line art is very meticulous, but it's just not as satisfying. Like, I always just end up rushing through the coloring part. Lighting's not too bad, it's mostly just the lane flats that I find so tedious and boring. But like, I like fucking around with the color, like, it's literally just the lane flats part. And honestly, maybe it's the way I do it, because I use it for like a reference layer. And maybe that's just, maybe I need to just stop doing that and start going back to doing it manually. That might make it more satisfying. I should not have given this so many drawers. I'm really not looking forward to drawing all the little card holder things. Damn it. I'm looking at reference pictures of Baroque boxes. I don't know what's going on with this one. Just going off vibes here. A lot of things wrapped in fabric in this, and I think it's just because A, it lets me hide some stuff, and B, I just love drawing fabric. It's very satisfying. I'm so tired. I was gonna leave my house in like 2 hours to go. I'm gonna go out to a bar because I haven't gone out in forever. I leave in like 2 hours. I'm so tired. Like, I think the place opens at 4. It's 3:49. I'm almost like, man, what if I just went now and got it over with? I woke up at like, I've been waking up at like 5 a.m. and going to sleep at like midnight, which is not the worst, but I'm old. I require more sleep than that. My body just keeps insisting on waking up at 5 in the morning. The other day I woke up at 4:30 and I was like, nah, this is ridiculous, but I couldn't go back to sleep. Just becoming an old man. I also love drawing rolls of paper for some reason. It's just fun. It's just little swirls. Just little swirls. Oh, another thing I've been really into lately is journaling and commonplacing. I discovered it through YouTube. I think a lot of people have. Ugh. And I found that it's like really helping with my memory. Like I was using just a regular planner that I bought at Walmart for like $6. And then I bought a 2-pack of dotted, like hardback sketchbooks with the dotted paper. And one of them I use as like a commonplace collage journal and like mostly a reading journal. And then the other one, I really want to hit Hobonichi. I think that is, I'm suddenly forgetting what they're called. The fancy Japanese binders that are like $80 fucking. I think those are gorgeous, and the layout of the cousin really appeals to me, but I'm not working over $80 for an agenda. So I just made one. I just copied the spreads into the plain notebook, and I actually found that it really helps give me like a sense of time. In general, planning has really helped my life in general slow down, because I always run into this issue where I feel like the days are just flying by, and like I've been crossing off days on my calendar and stuff like that, and I just find that it helps me stay present. And it also, I have like 3 different journal notebooks, one of which is a little pocket book that I carry with me, so I end up writing things at least twice, sometimes 3 times if it goes into my, like the planner I made and then the planner that I take around with me. And that is just so helpful for my ADHD brain. Just having to like repeat the information and process it multiple times. Because my memory is so bad, like shamefully bad. Like inconveniently bad. It's a tiny little bookcase. Bookcase and a bookcase. Bookcaseception. Straight up don't know what any of this is, to be quite honest. This fucking tome of a book. Oh, I think I'm supposed to put a ladder in here somewhere. I'm not gonna worry about it. There's no way I'm gonna get a ladder at that angle to look right. I have a package. Oh, yeah, let me go get my package. I'll be right back. Got it. I ordered one of those mats that you do puzzles on and then you can roll it up. Because I have no good place to do puzzles and I love puzzles. I don't know what this is. It looks like it was going to be something cool. Kind of looks like a box that... What is that? I think this was the final sketch. I'm so good. have no idea what this could possibly be, but we're gonna go with it. I think I imagine that some of the things that were on here are things such as old tapestries and royal cloaks and things like that. Because again, I wanted the artifacts to be related to the royal family that he works for. Sorry, I'm trying to upload a work in progress for this so I can show a Fran. Fuck, how do I... I'm trying to figure out how to let an app have access to all my phones. I'm an old man. There you go. trying to send a picture of this to my mom now, so just so she knows I'm still drawing stuff. The degree she paid for isn't going to waste. Also giving my hand a little breaky poo. Great. Man, my throat is so like, uncomfortable. Hope y'all can't hear me chugging water. Alright, I think I'm actually calling it quits for tonight. I'm like anxious about this thing I have to go to tonight. Alright, well thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch me work.